Happiness is the magic I feel when I'm able to create with my hands.
Hello, Mensa. Molweni. Another day, another doula. So yeah, every day varies, honestly. There are days where I just do nothing and I watch Netflix all day, ne? But most of the time, I do try to be productive. I'll put in job applications, update my portfolio when I can. Um, what else? Yeah, I recently started sewing. My mom's teaching me how to sew, which is what I'm gonna do today. It's my second project. I'll be sewing a little cute little pouch. Um, what else? I crochet as well when I have wool yarn. I love to paint. So I usually have paints and brushes available, but sometimes I don't have canvas. So I always wait until I have money to buy canvas. You know, being a creative is expensive, guys. Yarn is expensive, canvas is expensive, like material to sew. But now I'm using my mom's scrap material, so it's easier. What else? Sometimes I'll do research because my mom and I just started a baking business called Yawa Shalom Bakeries. So I do research on that, research on better marketing. I do also want to collab with coffee shops to have our baked goods. I'm doing research on coffee shops as well. So yeah, today I'll show you a bit of my sewing project.
This is my first sew project and hand embroidery. I embroidered the flower and my name, and yeah, it was super exciting. So I was definitely pumped to start another project, which is the one I'm going to show you now.
So this is how my sewing project is looking right now. It's these are 14 by 2.5 inch strips. And then what I need to do now is to sew them. So do like this, and then mark a 3/8 inch seam allowance. I know this is sewing lingo. I don't know how many of you guys sew. Now I'm still learning all this lingo. My mom knows it better. So I'll sew them. There's 4 strips for the front, 4 strips for the back. So yeah, this is the table we use to cut material. My mom over here is busy with a dress. We're going to Umembe, so I hope I said that right. In April, yeah, the end of April, we're going to Umembe. So mom's making us pretty dresses. Yeah, so we'll head over to the sewing machine in just a sec. So I am back, guys. This is my little sewing machine setup, my table. This is one of my mom's sewing machines. Sit down. It's a digital one. It's really good for people who are starting out like me, because it has these speeds. So right now I'm on the lowest speed. So I'm really hoping maybe like by my third, fourth project, I can increase the speed, and then move on to a non-digital sewing machine because that one doesn't have settings for speed. So then this shifts the needle position, and this is I do believe it's the gap between the stitches. And then these are all the different kinds of stitches that you can get from this machine. And you just change that with this button. So now it's on 00, it's on this one. I'll just, for now, just change it to 01. That does also shift the needle position. And then, yeah, we can play around. These are really beautiful. I've kind of played around with a few. I think number 20, 21. Yes, so this is it. And then these are the 2 strips that I'm gonna start off with, and then I made this 3/8 of an inch. So this is where I will sew over. Um, yes, you're not gonna really see me, but I'm positioning these the best way I can, the straightest I possibly can. And then my thread is already in position, my bobbin and everything. So then now I need to position this, making sure that it's in the right place. There you go. Boom. I think it's in a good place. And then I'm going to start sewing. Now the key to sewing, honestly, so far for me, is keeping a straight line, and it is not as easy as you think. And I think I've gone crooked already. Yeah, it's crooked. But yeah, that's the key, is keeping a straight line. As an architect, you would think that it's easy for me to keep a straight line, but it's not. It's not here in sewing. Excuse me. So as you can see, I started off good, and then I went real crooked. So I have to I don't know what it's called, this unpicking and stitching. I'm just looking for the thing. So I share stuff with my mom. Maybe she took it. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. um I'm back. So this is it. I'm going to pick the stitches and start again, and hopefully we'll get a straighter line this time. So guys, these are the realities of being a beginner. So I have to start again, but at least it's still these two pieces, guys. So when I open it up, once I've sewn it like this, the the outside, what's supposed to be on the outside is supposed to, so this material, not the white, which is called batting, when I open it up, the pretty side is supposed to show, not pretty and batting, pretty and batting. So that means I did it wrong. I have to start again, guys. Yo, starting over. But at least this is a simple fix. I'll thread it with this, and start again and make the rest. Hopefully I won't make the same mistake again. But yeah, it's a quick fix. But in life, sometimes when you do something wrong and make a mistake, it's not an easy fix. And sometimes that mistake or that thing you want to redo, sometimes it costs you a lot. And that's the reality of life. Life's not simple. You have to sometimes do things over, start over. Change is not easy. Starting over is not easy. Sometimes it costs you a lot financially, costs you relationships. But that's life, hey. That's life. Kunzima, guys, kunzima. But we live life having hope, and I believe that God helps us through life. He really helps us, gives us strength, carries us through. Yeah, and he puts people in our lives who also help us through. Um, yeah, that's what God does. That's what Jesus does. He helps us through those changes. He helps us through starting over. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not here to preach, guys. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents on life. Guys, take two. Hopefully it will be straight. So I put some pins to help me keep it in place and keep it straight. Because andazi ukuthi ndizenza steering esingathi kudala nthunga. No. So ndafaka i-pins to keep it straight. Then we'll sew these. I'll sew these. And the next step, I do believe, once all the pieces are sewn together, is to put a zip. So I'll wait for my mom to come back from work to help me with that since I'm still learning. Because there are really great tutorials out there, but it's nice to learn from someone who's here and who has such great experience. So, yeah. And this current project that I'm doing, the pouch, is by TheCraftyGemini. She's the one who has the tutorial on it. I'll put the link below so you guys can check that out. And yeah, I really like sweets, guys. I like sweet things. So I got myself a stock sweets, a lollipop, stumble. So I'll be sewing these pieces. And yeah. So the pins are definitely helping. It's looking much straighter. It's going really well. But it's really hard. It's so thick. It's hard for it to move underneath the foot. But yeah, I'll show you once I've put the pieces all together. Then I will wait for my mom to put the zip, because the next step is to put the zip, and she's more experienced. And it's nice to have like someone that's like physically in the room to help you out. But there are great tutorials on YouTube. The pouch I'm making is currently a tutorial from TheCraftyGemini. She's a really great instructor, really great teacher. So yeah, check her out, check her videos out. I'm really enjoying this sewing. Hopefully it can also become something that I make money from. These small pouches. Mom once sewed these really cool bags. So yeah, those bags are really cool as well. I got it, guys. I got it. Looks pretty straight. It looks pretty straight. I managed to go right on my marking. So I'm gonna take out the pins and then try and clean it up, the threads, with my scissors. By the way, guys, I'm left-handed. And they say left-handed people are really creative people. I don't know how far true is that. So I'm gonna cut these. Yeah. And I'm gonna sew the rest. I don't know. People say you shouldn't do this. It's very old school. So, guys, you'll see me with these headphones a lot. I love to listen to music. Just, I'm in my zone. I'm in my own space when I'm listening to my music. So, in the end, guys, this is how it's supposed to look when I'm done sewing, you see? That's how it's supposed to look. So I did right. Ndiyiqaqile, ndayenza. So I'm going to do the rest. So now that these two, I'm gonna add the other two. That'll be 4 for the front, and then do the 4 for the back. So I finally finished the pieces. And then the next step is to make sure they're the same size. Has to be 14-inch by 8-inch. And then we're gonna cut out squares in the corner of each panel, which is the front and the back. Let me show you how they're
This
looking.
is the front and this is the back. They're supposed to be a bit more flat. After sewing on each panel, you're supposed to iron it. So I think I'll have to go iron some more to get it a bit more flat, especially this one. But yeah, guys, that's the joy of learning, hey? I hope it will come out right. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go iron these and do the next steps and I'll show you. So this is how the outside panels are looking. You cut these bottom pieces out on each outside panel, front and back. It's to when you're sewing so that it's like a bit boxy, not too much. But yeah, so that it looks like more of a pouch that you can put your makeup in, rather than looking like a pencil case, I guess. So you're doing that. They're all prepped and ready to be sewn together and put the zip, which I will wait for mom to come back from work to put the zip. And then also you need to attach the lining as well. So yeah, super excited about this.
Hey guys, so I carried on with my bag. Did skip a few steps in showing you what I've done, but I'll most definitely, if you're interested, I'll put the link of the tutorial below. So remember, I cut these corners off. I just wanted to show you what that does. So you're able to do this, match these like this, match them like this, and so on, so that it is a pouch and not a pencil case. So this kind of boxes the edges out. And then I also did my lining. So this is how the lining is. And then this white or black, comes in white or black, is called interfacing. So when I do turn the bag right side out, then you won't see all this messiness. But I'm hoping though, as I continue to sew, it'll be less messy. All right, then let me continue and I'll show you the finished bag. I also sewed on the zip already. So yeah, let me just finish these edges and I'll show you the finished pouch, makeup bag, pencil bag. You can put pencils in it, but it's just the boxiness is cuter. So I'm ready to flip this over. I left a small hole, just as the lady said. Probably might be a little trying to see what's happening here. Might have to just unstitch a little bit to give more space. Otherwise it won't flip over. I think that's better. I gotta put it all in there. Like that. Squish, squish, squish. Oh. Keep going. Almost thought I made a mistake. Gotta just keep going. Push it like that. That is not bad. clean it up a little bit. Look at that. The zipper, isn't that a cool zipper? It's a fun color, I think. Ah! Yes. This is the lining inside. This is it inside. Ooh, and this is my thing. This is my little pouch. Ooh. I love this. I mean, guys. Oh, yes. Yay, yay, yay. Look at that. That gives it that boxy effect. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Isn't it cute, guys? All I need to do, it's done. This is it. This is what I've been making. Just need to sew up the opening where we flipped it over, and yes. Can't wait to show my moms. This is the finished makeup bag. This is the inside. I am in love with this green neon zipper. Thank you guys for watching.